Hello guys, this is Dave Pink 243 and we are back for some more Puyo Tetris. In the last episode, we took down Act 2 of the game. In this episode, we are going to do Act 3. And this is probably the worst part of Adventure Mode for me, because, it contains elements of Fever Mode, and for those of you who know Fever Mode, for those of you who hate it just like I do, you would know my pain. Yeah, this incorporates that into what is essentially a big bummer. A big bummer. Well, fine, let's just see what this has to offer.
Alright, we're here.
Constellation Zone.
So, what now?
Let me check your bear friend's note. It says, hold an explosive battle. What does that last part say? Ah, an explosive battle with the Tetris King.
Well then. How the heck is that supposed to fix your ship? So who the heck is the Tetris King? And where the heck can we find him?
Right the heck here!
What? You're the Tetris King?
Plot twist. So yeah, these stages are going to be a bit longer because they're timed in a way like this. So anyway, this is Big Bang, where in here you're trying to clear as many boards as you possibly can, as quickly as you can. I failed to do so because it's really hard to do this when you're talking. Like, it requires concentration. But yeah, this is Lucky Attack, basically the Tetris variant of Fever. So you're probably wondering what happens when the timer runs out. This is what happens when the timer runs out. You see a bar that is below your character. That is your health meter. Yes, you have a health meter in these battles.
I need to study more.
I never back down!
And it's not as quite
Woo!
it's not as quite clear cut as you may think, because it's a little finicky. I will tell you guys right now, it is a little finicky. I have no words. It's more bullshit. Because it all comes down to how much damage you do accumulatively. Now, Puyo is superior in this regard, because chains do more damage overall. But however, a Tetris player can sweep a Puyo player in their tracks if they're fast enough. So it really comes down to speed, and since Puyo is slower with its popping animations, that could be a little bit cumbersome.
So you're the Tetris King, T?
The
Yep.
one and only.
The one and only. How does that doesn't make any sense?
Title. You couldn't get a better one?
Hey, I worked hard for my title.
Yeah, respect his title, man. Or girl, whatever. Respect his title.
Besides, it's a more recent development. You see, there was a former Tetris King, but he sort of vanished into thin air.
Oh, really? Poof.
Poof.
Right. So, maybe we should head back down and
He just suddenly disappeared without a trace.
You're right. That could have been disastrous. Let's go.
So we have an ultra trial here. So yeah, don't expect much variation on the gameplay with this act. This act is very boring to go through. If you want to skip this video, go right ahead. Because Big Bang is boring as all hell.
Spin attack. There.
And it doesn't help that I haven't had any practice beforehand. Now, the reason why this video is coming out much later than the episode that came out before
I never back down.
is because I wasn't sure how to handle this one, guys. You had a game mode where it's really hard to talk and play at the same time. A gameplay style where you just have to really concentrate on what you're doing. And it gets really boring quickly with many matches in a row. Yeah, Big Bang is just one of those things where, like, yeah, you'll do like 1 or 2 matches every now and again, but it gets boring after a while. And not only that, but it's really not fun to play either way. Even if it is just 1 or 2 in between all the verses and swap. Where did you guys go wrong with Big Bang? Speaking of which, we got more fever stuff, making things even more boring.
100%. Solved. Got it. This is exciting. Code time. A+.
Now, luckily, none of this stuff is really hard. It's just really boring to go through.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Tangent. A+.
And this is also a point in the story where the plot just takes a big old halt,
Got it. This is exciting.
and not really much happens here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Tangent. A+. That was perfect.
Like, if you're into watching this for the plot of what plot there is, don't go and watch Act 3. Like, Act 3 is just not the place to watch for the plot. Cutscenes are short. They don't really have anything portraying to the plot very much. It's not worth it. Now, at least with the cutscene coming up, it's pretty entertaining.
Guess
But that-
it's our turn to help fix the ship.
But this cutscene's the only interesting thing about this act in particular. Yeah, more interesting than the gameplay. That's a shame.
This consolation zone is beautiful. It's whatever. So what do we need to do?
See, this is why we don't like Amity, because she is so clueless about everything.
Give me that note. I want to read it. It says, 2 fashionable ladies battling in ladylike fashion. Ladylike, huh? Ladylike.
Just make sure to put that into your heads, because things are about to get a little absurd.
Oh! Lady Amity, will you do me the honor of an hostile encounter? Lady Amity, it sounds like 'tis the social event of the season. I shall RSVP at once.
What does RSVP mean? But anyway, that was rather interesting. They had played up British accents for the characters, which, like, yeah, that was pretty cool. It was a cool way to bring us into this one, but really, it just leads to some more boring gameplay at the end of the day. So yeah, if you're wanting strategy, you're not gonna find it here. It's all about speed. And I screwed up very badly. Oh, I'm not sure if that... Oh, that might cost me in the end of things. That might cost me the match. But then again, she messed up too, so... Yeah, she's taking too long. Okay, yeah, I still got this in the bag. Yeah, she's done. Another way you could tell they've actually beaten the opponent is that you have a higher score than them. But you can only see this in adventure mode.
Oh, you are dreadfully good at this, I do declare. Oh, you flatter me, mademoiselle. Okay, I'm over this. Me too.
Yeah, even Amity was just like, yeah, I'm over it.
It was fun though, don't you think? Next time, let's roll our R's.
Oh god, no.
I'm heading back to the ship. S, wait! Don't leave me out here!
Actually, no, leave her out there as much as possible, because we can't stand Amity in the slightest. Like, she's literally the worst of the three main heroines of the game. So yeah, this might be the last bit that we're gonna do for... You know what? No, never mind. Fuck it. Like, we're gonna do this all the way. We're gonna do this all the way.
Check out that Tetris! Cyclone! Flare! Here I go! Flame! Flare! Tetris! Hi-ya!
Well then. Let me see here. Shit. Yeah, it doesn't help that I haven't had much practice beforehand. And oh boy, tiny trial. Yeah, you might have noticed that, like, I have all the stages for Act 3 cleared. That's just so that you guys don't get hit by a bunch of unlocked screens it's just a way to make the episodes go by a bit faster. Because generally the cutscenes and gameplay do take up a large portion of the video. So I'm trying to cut things down a little bit. Like in case if you guys want shorter videos.
You like that?
And also, that was a good chain.
Lipstick. You like that? I knew I'd win.
Alright, let's get this one going.
It's our turn to go up into space. It says.
Oh, you better believe it.
Between the two most adorable sidekicks. Pea,
Oh, don't you mean the most annoying sidekicks?
pea, pea,
Oh god, this is about to become hell.
goo, 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 goo. Pea,
Yeah, no! It's already bad enough when you have to listen through Carbuncle's goo 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 goos. But having to listen through with also with O's PPPs, it's just Yeah, I get it. This is supposed to be a kid's game, but come on. Yeah, I wasn't sure how to do with that stack, but I do pretty good with it either way. And I fucked up. Yeah, that's gonna be an all clear. But we've easily got this in the bag. Oh. Well, that's not what I expected. Oh, actually survived. Although this may be a bit more of a score-based stage. So that might be more beneficial to us if we get a higher score. Oh wow, I actually did it right. Usually I screw up on that stack. Well, I mean, I almost got it right. But yeah, get wrecked. Like, even though I'm putting energy into my voice, this is still very boring to go through.
Goo goo. Pee pee. Well, looks
Good,
like
they're
we
tired.
are- Carly, you okay if we head back home? Goo. Pee.
Oh, thank God the hell's over with. An endless trial. We see 10,000 points within 1 minute. And to get 3 stars, we need 30,000. Very self-explanatory.
Ha! Fireball! Ice storm! Ha! Fireball! Ha! Fireball! Ha! Fireball!
Okay, yeah, we've definitely gotten to 3 stars.
Ha! Fireball! We did it, Carby! Goo goo!
Alright, marathon trial. This is one of the few trial stages that actually has a cutscene equipped to it.
Looks like we gathered everything we need to fix the Tetra.
I'm in your debt, everyone. I is working on the repairs right now.
I still don't get why Rilla was acting so weird last time.
I don't know, but it's nothing we should be concerned with. Or should we?
But at least we took care of one problem. Goo goo goo. Amity, are you still thinking about what happened with Rafina? Mm-hmm. She didn't seem like herself. I'm really worried. And we don't know where she went.
I mean, outside the weird eyes, I don't see how she could be kind of suspicious. That was sarcasm if you couldn't catch that.
Hey there, Amity.
Eh? I know that voice. Lemris!
Glad I finally found you. I had a hunch you'd end up here.
Ringo, who's that?
Him? That's Lemris. He's a friend of Amity's. And he's pretty good at popping Puyos. Lemris! What are you doing here?
Something strange is going on in our world. There's these things from the sky. They're like giant blocks.
How about if I introduce you to Tetraminos?
Crazy, huh? They're just raining down on Print Town.
What? That sounds like Tetraminos! But why are they on our world?
Who knows?
Couldn't tell you. But hey, it gets weirder than that.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it does.
Strangers showed up out of nowhere. A green-haired boy with horns and a drooling, shadowy guy.
What was that? Are you... thinking what I'm thinking? That depends. Do you think...
Oh, that definitely smells of dastardly deeds.
it might be... the same two people?
What same two people?
Oh, you'll see.
Oh, just two people we know. They're always doing nasty things. Cruel, even.
More like dastardly.
Two nasty and cruel people, huh?
You rang, Captain?
Not you two. Get out of here.
Definitely not. We were talking about two other nasty and cruel people.
Humph! Be more specific next time.
Fine.
It's them. I'm sure of it.
Well, say, why don't y'all just come back to Print Town with me? I mean, we could use a hand cleaning up.
Okie dokie, Eggs and Yoki. Me and Arl and Amity will go with Lemris. And Reese, Maguro, and the others? Maybe you could stay here and help fix the Tetra?
Nice to meet you, Lemris. I'm Captain T, and this is my friend O. We'll help too, if that's all right.
What? Where are you going? You don't have anything to do with this.
I think those Tetraminos are related to our predicament. Besides, these three have helped so much, it's my turn to help them.
That's true.
Thanks, T. Ready to go?
Now, hold up. I said I was going to help, right? Let me first help out by teaching you how to take care of Tetraminos.
Easy as pie. Do they go pop like Puyos?
Not quite a pop, exactly.
I like the whole pup and pop. Like, I love the enunciation in that.
Visual demonstration!
And that was a cool way of bringing up a visual demonstration. And I will most definitely teach Lemurs this. Again, that was sarcasm if you couldn't catch that.
Tetris! Tetris! Yeah! Spin attack! Tetris! Spin attack! Spin attack! Never back down!
Alright, let's get a move on. The finale of Act 3. The Warlock gives it a whirl. So yes, if you couldn't tell, Lemurs is a Warlock. And we get to control as him for the time being. In the versus match. Finally something different. And not boring.
Oh, gotcha. So that's how you clear those blocks.
Got the hang of it?
Let's see if the student can beat the teacher, though.
Huh? Now, don't get ahead of yourself.
Oh, we're gonna get
Guess we
really
don't
ahead
have
of
to do a Tetris
ourselves.
battle.
What? You think I'm going to let you withdraw a challenge?
I was hoping you wouldn't.
Show me what you've learned. Tetris battle!
As they say, let's get a move on. And this is time that we see under 2 minutes for 3 stars.
How sweet! Parfait! Tetris! Here! Come on! Parfait! Parfait! Here!
Let me see if I can get him in the Tetris lock.
Buzz cakes! Come on! Donuts! 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 There!
Oh, damn it, he's freaking out.
Parfait! Here! Parfait! There! Donuts!
Oh, well, apparently it was nothing to worry about. We did it. Anyway, enjoy the rest of this cutscene.
Hey, you aren't half bad.
The other half of you isn't so bad either. Guess since we're both half good, I'll share my cake with you.
Huh? What's a cake? Say, this thing's kind of moist and fluffy.
Moist and fluffy. Oh man, T, you need to work on those word choices. Moist and fluffy.
Never had cake before?
We don't have a lot of squishy things back in my world.
Hey, take these too. I got jams, and jellies, and pudding, and pie.
Whoa there.
Those all the same thing?
Like-
Hey, these are pretty amazing.
Like, don't explode on us.
Hello? T, Glamorous.
If you catch my
If
drift.
you're done with snack time, can we get going?
Oh, right. My
Yeah,
apologies.
remember the mission.
It's fine.
Sorry, I'm a sucker for sweets.
Oh, God damn it, sucker.
Suckers.
Sucker. Oh my god.
Right, let's go. Follow me, everyone. I know the way. This'll be easy. A piece of cake. With cream
Stop
cheese
it.
frosting.
Stop it. Stop it. God damn it, the puns. The puns. I'm the only one here who can make puns. But anyway, that was Act 3. Thank God we're over with that one. And in the next episode, we are going to do Act 4. And I promise you guys, this next episode will not take as long to bring out as this one was. And once again, we're going to be introduced to a new game mode. And thankfully, it's not as stupid as Big Bang. But see you guys then.